So here we have the Mercedes-Benz SL350 on an 09 plate. So I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside though, you can see it's a two-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well. If you wish to open up the roof for this car, you just need to fold this down into place and your boot space will be this section underneath here. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see not only is it in wonderful condition, but it's a fantastic looking car as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the far left-hand side, we have the coolant temperature gauge, followed by the speedometer, the rev counter, and the fuel gauge. Within the speedometer, you can see the total miles for this car. They are 79,610. You can change the information displayed there using buttons on the steering wheel, just here. On the right hand side, we then have the stereo and phone controls for the car. You'll only be able to choose the phone controls once you pair the phone up to the vehicle, and that is done over on the screen in the center, where you'll also find satellite navigation, as you can see. These arrows here will navigate you around the screen, so you can go from navigation to audio, your telephone, video, etc. So pairing your phone, you'd go to there, push that button in, and then follow the instructions on screen from there. Similarly with audio, we've got our radio options down the bottom just here. So you can go into radio, you can set your own presets of course as well. We have the CD player just above that section. And then below that section, if I move the gear lever out of the way, we've got dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature, you can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed for both driver and passenger. And then when you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning on and off, or you can put the whole system into auto. The car will now determine the fan speed and direction of the air for you to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. You can override that at any time you wish to, as you've just seen me do. We then have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox and various controls down here, including the controls for your roof, of course. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at West Horsley Motors. We'd love to hear from you soon.